You are listening to Grim and Stone, the Mountain Perspective. This podcast may contain objectionable language.
Welcome to Grim and Stone, the Mountain Perspective. This is our take on what's happening in the world. How you doing, Stoney?
I'm doing okay.
Anything new and exciting?
No, not a whole lot.
Alrighty. Hey, Tuesday night, something very cool happened. You probably didn't even see in the news.
Okay.
It was the Major League Baseball All-Star Game, and they honored a group of veterans who have been injured or just have compelling stories. And what they did was each player from the heroes' home team gave them a flag that was flown over the stadium of that home team.
Oh,
Hero.
that's cool.
It was very cool. And let's see, there were 29 people. It was 29 American, and 1 Canadian. And then there was one more thing that was very cool. Cincinnati Reds, Brandon Phillips, received a unit coin from a U.S. Army Ranger.
Oh, cool.
As, thanks for providing entertainment to us.
Yeah.
So, just a very, very neat thing. And, again, links below. And there's videos about it, which I'm not putting in this. But just an overall very cool thing that the Major League Baseball did. Now, for our famous veteran, we always do American veterans. Well, today we're going to do a, let's see here, make sure I get this right. Well, it's David Niven. And if there's one thing if you haven't noticed, because Stoney and I have talked about it, the celebrities that we showcase in the famous veteran are from a completely different era.
Yeah. Says something.
Yeah, these are people who, served like during times of war. And it's rather interesting. Let's see. David Niven. Oh, let's see here. He was in the Black Watch for the British Army. And this is prior to World War II. That's important to know.
Okay.
Prior to World War II. Grew tired of the peacetime army. Very just bored all the time. Promoted to lieutenant in 1933. He saw no opportunity for advancement and ended up resigning his commission. But this is where it starts to get fun. He decided to resign his commission after a lengthy lecture on machine guns, which was interfering with his plans for dinner with a particularly attractive young lady. At the end of the lecture, the speaker, a major general, asked if there were any questions. Showing the typical rebelliousness of his early years, Niven asks, "Could you tell me the time, sir? I have to catch a train."
Nice.
After being placed under close arrest for his act of insubordination, Niven finished a bottle of whiskey with the officer who was guarding him, and then escaped from a first-floor window and headed for America. While crossing the Atlantic, he officially resigned his commission. Now that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's just kind of neat, rebellious. And then he went to America and started his career in the military, or in Hollywood. Let's see, something that you guys might have seen. The Charge of the Light Brigade in 1936. Prisoner of Zenda, 1937. The Dawn Patrol, 1938. Three Blind Mice and Wuthering Heights. He played against, or starred with people such as Errol Flynn and Laurence Olivier. Starred with Ginger Rogers in the comedy The Bachelor Mother. So he does all this. World War II starts. He decides, maybe I should go back. Rejoins the British Army. Ends up, where's it at? Oh, come now. Son of a bitch. Awesome. Anyway, he ended up commanding the A Squadron of the GHQ Liaison Regiment, known as Phantom. From what I understand, they were also part of the Normandy invasion and all of that. Ended up, let's see, where's that friggin' quote? Because it's goddamn awesome. Son of a bitch. This thing is not written in like chronological order, so it makes it kind of tough. Oh, here we go. A few stories have surfaced about him when they were in the war. And they were getting ready to go into action. And Niven eased the nervousness of his men by telling them, look, you chaps only have to do this once. But I'll have to do it all over again in Hollywood with Errol Flynn. And then, I guess they were, during the Battle of the Bulge, he was asked by suspicious American sentries who had won the World Series in 1943. He answers, this is great, I haven't the foggiest idea, but I did co-star with Ginger Rogers in The Bachelor Mother.
Well, there you go.
So, yeah, his military career started off rocky, but obviously the man stepped up.
Yeah.
And kept his humor and wit about him. So, a big salute to David Niven for his efforts during World War II and working with our boys over there.
Good deal.
And let's see, what else was he in? He was also Casino Royale, played James Bond, if I'm correct. Or played 007. I don't know so much he played James Bond.
I don't remember. It's a long time ago.
Alrighty, your turn. And I also have your numbers here if you want those.
Oh, I just figured you'd put those up.
Here, I'll move that over here.
All right. July 13th, so 5 days ago, the Secretary of Veteran Affairs, Eric K. Shinseki, I still can't get used to not calling him General, announced there would be an award of nearly $300 million in grants to help approximately 120,000 homeless and at-risk veterans and their families. Grants have been awarded to 319 community agencies in all 50 states, District of Columbia, Puerto Rico, and Virgin Islands. What happened to Guam? Anyway, basically what this is this is something that General Shinseki brought in when he took over the VA. They set aside X number of dollars and they give it to, it's administered through the VA, but it's given to organizations that deal directly with homeless and at-risk vets, so they don't end up on the street. So the money ends up in private charity, but it's doled out by the VA to private charities that have that job focus.
I don't know if I like the idea of it going to private charities.
Well, the VA they've got enough problems without dealing with that.
I understand that, but those private charities have a tendency to go, oh, well, 10 cents of every dollar that we receive will actually go to whatever. But I appreciate the effort.
Well, this isn't like the big national.
Not like United Way.
No.
This is like 3 cents of every dollar.
This is like the local veterans mission.
Oh, okay. All right. So it's okay.
This is community-based private groups that, right there, community-based groups that offer temporary financial assistance on behalf of veterans for rent, utilities, security deposits, and moving costs.
Gotcha. All right. So that's much better.
Yeah. And so $300 million went out this year, and you'll see in the video description some numbers from 2012 on the demographics of homeless vets. It's not the list I was trying to find, but still it's pretty significant. Veterans, especially returning veterans and older veterans, they have their difficulties. And there aren't a lot of resources out there to help them out. So it's good that General Shinseki goes up and whoops on the budget people and gets some money to help these guys out and gals.
Yeah,
that's one number that was missing from this the list of numbers is what percentage of homeless vets are female, and it's huge.
Oh yeah,
I mean, it's ridiculous. So anyway, kudos to the VA and General Shinseki for almost tripling the amount of money from the year before.
Nice. Well, good for them.
Yep.
Is that it?
Mm-hmm.
Today we're going to go to Marion, Iowa. And you're going, what the hell's in Marion, Iowa? Jimmy and Janette.
Oh, hey Jimmy and Janette.
They're in Marion, Iowa. So right now it is 90 degrees. Feels like 96.
All right.
Winds out of the west-southwest at 11 miles an hour with a humidity of 53%. Where the hell did I get 13? Today they're looking at a high of 92. I wonder what that's going to feel like. Winds out of the southwest at 13 miles an hour, humidity at 57%. Tonight they're looking at a low of 75% or 75 degrees. Good Lord. Winds out of the south-southwest at 12 miles an hour with a humidity of 75%. So, I really shouldn't take my pills the night before a show because I'm all kinds of loopy and shit. So,
More than usual.
more than usual. So that about does it.
Yeah.
Oh, anything else? Anything on the horizon?
No, nothing exciting going on.
Alrighty. Well, this is Thursday, so everybody have a good weekend.
Keep your powder dry.